Right, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Let me get myself centralized. I'm better with the left and right. You guys know that already. Welcome. Let me get my banner going. There we go. And comments come on. And we're good. It's a Monday. It's the 13th of August. 13 days into the month of August and the 9th month of 12 months of the year. Of 365 days of the year. Welcome. We are day number, I don't know. Welcome. The midday report. Say hello, say hi, say good afternoon. And let's get chatting. An interesting 30 minutes coming up. Khehla Mngwengwe, I'm going to get his name right. Khehla is on the menu tonight. We'll talk about him. Khehla Mngwengwe. Khehla Mngwengwe. Good afternoon, Azalina, Kubal and Kadiachi joins us, and everybody else online. Welcome. It's the 13th of September. Did I say August? 13th of September. And we know that the 9th month. Yeah, 9th month. 13th of September. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. Feed seems to be a bit delayed as guys are coming on. 3 minutes past the hour of 12:30. Welcome. Let's get chatting. If you are new, say hello. Sally Kanyapur joins us from Australia. Welcome. Rosebud Petri is our regular. Aslina is from 716 in Chatsworth. She didn't get to meet me the last time I was there. I won't let her forget that. Tyrant Governor said, away. Welcome. I was in the North Coast in Belito yesterday. I had a lovely seafood experience at the galley. Mozambican crab curry was on the menu. It was awesome. Send you some pictures. I had what do you call it? Right, we're gonna try the mic system as well, test sound. Whichever one is better. Right, good afternoon everyone and welcome to the midday report. Where's Master Tyler with my job? Anwar Ashley says hi. Hello. So Khehla, Kogilambal says good day. Kogilambal joined us from Cape Town. Hello, how are you? Yesterday, let me just show you some pictures from yesterday. Have you ever had I had a oyster shooter, is it? Yeah, oyster shooter. Okay, that's awesome. Some of my pics from yesterday, wife was having this. What a lovely day it was at the beach. Strawberry daiquiri she was having. It was a birthday, so I had a couple of shots, well, a good couple of shots, and I told you I wasn't drinking, but it was a birthday, so I was, myself and my buddy Arish were lighting this up. We started that on good and proper after not drinking for a while. And oyster shooters, man. What a oyster shooters. There we go. Oyster shooters. It was absolutely awesome. Second time I've had it. And then we had the Mozambican crab curry as well. Spindile says, hello, you. Spindile, Mzumela, how are you? I'm well, Spindile. Spindile, spin it up one time. Right, Mother Sacred Police from Benoni, welcome everybody. Vanakam Casey, I'm back in Durban, Mobeni Heights. Welcome, Segni Governor, back in Mobeni. I don't know where she's back from, but Vanakam and welcome. Right, guys, what I want to talk about today is Khehla Mngwengwe. Khehla Mngwengwe. I don't have his name correct. Couldn't get his name right. But this is the guy I'm talking about, Khehla, right? And where is Ash? Wendy says, hi, Casey. Vicky Chetty says, miss my crab. Yeah, Mozambican crab curry. You're going to try it at the galley in Belito. Never had crab curry like that before. Very creamy sauce there. Right, guys. Today, I want to talk about this gentleman here, Khehla. He came onto my live feed on Friday, I think it was, and made this comment here on my live feed. I'm going to read it out to you. He says, wait until the army disappears and we will never forget nor forgive. We will make sure we triple by hundreds of what you did to innocent black people. You must know that you coolies will never rest. So let me just rephrase that or reiterate it or re-say it. He says, wait until the army disappears and we will never forget nor forgive. We will make sure we triple by hundreds of what you did to innocent black people. You know that you coolies, you must know that you coolies will never rest. Now, guys, how's it? Naresh, Sarab, Sailabo, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Which one is better? Same, okay. Right, we're testing the microphones. So, guys, this sort of rhetoric, and Khehla, you're not the only one to say it. It's on many platforms and many such comments have come through. I'm sure you guys have been privy to that on my platform, other platforms as well, where there's this hatred towards Indian people coming from predominantly black people. And a lot of people sent it to me, screenshot it to me, and then there was a whole discussion around it. A lot of Indian activists and ordinary citizens were upset. And I know a lot of them sent me emails that they contacted Toyota and they've reported this behavior. Now, this comment, by the way, is insightful, it's inflammatory, it's hateful, it's hate speech, it's everything. And obviously employees can be held liable for their conduct by the company because they bring the company. By the way, this guy works for Toyota. I've checked his profile. He is a Toyota employee. And yeah. And I've got emails where I was copied in on emails where people were writing to his company. And look, I don't know what's Toyota's policy on this, but people were calling for him to lose his job, to be suspended, to be fired immediately. And I think they have grounds for that. I'm sure you will agree with me. This sort of comment should never be tolerated. And yeah, calling for his dismissal, immediate dismissal for his inflammatory comments. Now, guys, here's and I said this in my intro on my platform. I've had a bit of a think about it over the weekend. I myself was outraged. I was upset. This guy needed to be sorted out. We can't tolerate people like this. We don't need them in our society. They're dividing us. And yes, he must be dismissed and all. I went through all of that. And then I've also had a rethink about the whole thing and asked myself, and I'm going to ask you this question. Is dismissing him, firing him, the solution? Does it fix the problem? Making an example of him, does it stop the problem? And if he gets fired, if he loses his job, obviously he loses his income, loses his benefits maybe. His family will have to fend for themselves. He's not going to be happy. He's going to be upset. If he's got kids, the kids are going to battle. And from our side, will that make us happy? Will that make you happy? Will that make you happy? Let me answer the question from my side and say, that won't necessarily make me happy. That won't necessarily make me happy. I'm trying to read your comments at the same time. My revised version is that we need to use Khehla as an example to try and stem this issues of racial tension. In fact, I'm going to go to the end and say, I would like to work with Toyota, with Khehla, to make him. Spindila says racism won't take us anywhere. Leave him. Universe will deal with him. No. I don't think the universe will deal with him. I don't want the universe to deal with him. I want to be able to use Khehla as a game changer. As somebody to work towards social cohesion. Look, Khehla works for Toyota. Toyota is a massive company. I think majority of people who work there are black Africans. Then there are Indians, whites, colors, all working there. And if Khehla has this attitude, or this, does it not then mean that others, his friends, have the same sort of mentality? Balan says this guy needs to be fired. I'm not in favor of the firing. So let me say that I'm not in. It's like, see, when you go to jail now, they don't call it jail, they don't call it prison, they call it correctional services. Correctional services. How do we? So I'm thinking a bit beyond here. I want you guys to try, and if you don't agree with me, you don't agree with me. I can't force you to agree with me. Neither am I trying to force you to agree. I'm saying, from Toyota's point of view and Khehla's point of view, or from Khehla, dealing with Khehla, can we not sanction him? He must have some sort of punishment, right? He must have some sort of punishment. I don't want him fired. I personally don't want him fired. He must have some sort of punishment. And then he must go through some sort of courses or rehabilitation or whatever. Even a conversation with me and others about relationships, about where he comes from, about why he has this attitude, and why we should rebuild this country from inside. Toyota itself has a massive black population, black Africans employed. Khehla is not the only one who believes this, by the way. He's not the only one. If you think Khehla is the only one who believes what he's saying here, then you are delusional. So Khehla represents a lot of other Khehlas who think like this. How do we put this right? See, most of you are still going to Fort Napier, doing this, doing that. Really, if you saw him fired, will that help our situation? Or is it to make the others go, oh, we mustn't post? But does it really solve the problem? If they stop posting, cases, Toyota is planning to leave the country. Well, if Toyota plans to leave I seriously doubt Toyota will leave the country. They're making too much money here. But I think Toyota is putting the government under pressure, right pressure. Okay, this is sad. No, I don't think Toyota will leave. I think Toyota is rightfully putting the government under pressure, but we'll leave that story for another day. So I've engaged, or I'm trying to engage with, I don't know if people know anyone in Toyota, whatever, to say, listen, how can we engage this guy? How can we make Khehla an ambassador? Shantan says, firing him will deepen the hatred. He needs to attend diversity training seminar in exchange, keeping his job. Yeah. There we go. I'm that saying. Vinesh says, I'm a top Toyota fan and deal with great people in Toyota. Many are black South Africans. Khehla can be conduit for change. Firing one up. Thank you, Vinesh. Thank you. Someone is seeing it. Kritika is saying the racists should cause the racists to do community service. Yep. Should be made to live with a poor Indian family for a month 24/7. Well, those are all correctional services. It's like a guy who's a racist person. You go work in black townships, you deal with black people, you understand their language, you understand their culture, you get to know. I think Penny Sparrow, Vicky Momberg, those people went through some sort of thing like that, some rehabilitation. So guys, I'm for rehabilitation. I don't think you should be fired. I don't think you should be punished in that way. What are your, even Jackie Shandu must come and live with me and spend some time with me before he's talking shit other places. So let me know your thoughts. I'm saying, Balan says correctional services cannot rewire short-circuited brains. Well, Balan, I must respectfully disagree with you, because I personally have changed people's mindsets by talking to them. I personally have done that. Leon says, I wonder if the tables would turn, what would be held responsible? Indians are too soft forgiving people, hence other races will take advantage. Leon, Terence, I almost expected that comment, and you're probably right. You're probably right. But that's what makes us Indians, why we are, why we've survived, why we've gone so far, and of course, why we are being taken advantage of. It's all in one. You know, Sullivan government says no, Casey is wrong, but it would not help firing him. He's got dependence on him. Avoid making it. There will be a stepping stone for him to come forward. Casey warned us before and find a solution talking to him. Guess he warned us before. Shanil Tulasi says, I think it would depend on Toyota what kind of company policy Toyota has comes to employees. Well, they may have a policy that they want to dismiss him. I don't know. And he represents the multinational company. It will create a problem for the brand. Well, I think Toyota can also use it in a positive way. Working with Khehla, putting him through programs, making him understand. Look, guys like Khehla probably have had a bad experience with Indian people, heard from other people. We have same people in our community, Indian community, white community, who believe blacks are a certain way, blacks are theirs, blacks are that, colors are theirs, because they have a mindset and people keep telling them the same thing over and over, so they believe that. I in terms of this story here, I think Khehla should be rehabilitated. I'm just of that mindset. I can't see any value in his dismissal. Damn uneducated people will never understand the struggle of the Indian people. Well, Fazila, you're right. If he's uneducated, he will never understand the struggle. So what must we do? We must educate him. Fazila is right, but she doesn't know she's right in what she's saying. She's trying to give an angle. I know what she's saying. These damn uneducated people. But that's just the problem. We have uneducated people, and uneducated doesn't mean you don't have metric or you don't have a degree. Uneducated means you're not educated in those ways, those words, these things, this politics or the situation. Not educated in that way. Keshni Soleil, what do you say, darling, about whether we should rehabilitate Khehla, allow him to be rehabilitated? We're saying don't fire him. Well, I'm saying don't fire him. I'm saying use him in Toyota itself. Kritika says we are all surrounded by various cultures and races. Let us take advantage of that and learn from each other, thereby building. Rosebud said he needs to be charged heavily, a reason, a lesson. Firing him won't stop him. He will do worse. Yeah. Well, there you agree with me. Look, I agree there needs to be punishment. I agree 100% there needs to be punishment. But firing him is not the way to go. Well, according to me. So I'm going to try and reach out to Toyota and put my... somebody can please hashtag Toyota or at Toyota SA hashtag. Somebody can please put in some hashtags there. At Toyota SA. Keshni says the masses are misinformed. This can only be changed by truly informed and spreading the truth. Yes. And of course, our mainstream media are not interested in spreading the truth, in spreading the message. I want to say categorically upfront on my platform, I wouldn't say I'll forgive Khehla. Khehla must ask for forgiveness. I would like Khehla to become an ambassador for change, for social cohesion. Ashley is calling me from somewhere. Let me see what Ashley is about. Ellen? Hi. Jibo, yeah. Yeah, okay. Give me a WhatsApp. I'll come back. I'm just on my live feed now. I took your call while I was live. So just WhatsApp me. I'll come back to you. Sure, I'll come back to you. Bye. Yeah. So he's asking about the advertising that I can do here. Jason says, so let's look at vice versa. Had one of us used the K word, would have happened, they would have taken us to court. Jason Lekram, I agree with you. On the same token, Jason Lekram, when we have a problem, we don't go burn the schools, burn the toilets, burn the roads, don't do whatever. We don't do that. So Jason Lekram, that is why we are a people of who we are. We must be true to who we are. We don't fight, we don't toy, we don't burn, we don't destroy, we're not a violent nation of people. So it doesn't mean if somebody else does that, that we should do that. We see protesters doing that, but we've never done that. Some of us say it with under our breath, we should be going on the street, but it's not us, it's not what we do. Keshni Soleil says, I believe anyone can be reformed. Having him lose his job and the way to go, he needs to be taught. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it sounds too pie in the sky. Maybe it sounds so too utopian. Maybe I don't know. Madhu says they can't fire him. They are no, they can fire him, by the way. They can. The conduct is serious. And if the public, as in we, the public, put enough pressure on Toyota, we can get him fired. Candace says, I would say contact Toyota and speak to his boss and put forward your proposal or suggestion regarding Khehla. Just a suggestion, Casey. You're very good at that. Well, I have made contact with a manager there. He's given me a contact number here. I don't know. We'll try, but he's giving me like little bits of information, giving me the full information that I want. Let's see. I'm going to try. I can't say it will work out entirely. I'm going to try. But yeah. I'm going to ask him for a HR or a GM as number there, HR department, and see if we can go for it. Guys, I don't know. That's just my version. I think nation building is what. Okay, hold the phone. All my Black African fans on this page who are watching, let me hear your comment. Let me hear what you have to say. Mostly the Charos are commenting here. Only Spindler, something commented to me. Rosebud Settle says, hashtag Toyota, as this guy is working with all races, please take him in and warn him. If he continues, he needs to go. Yeah. Toyota must remember that this guy's racism can affect other employees working with him. They're racist, always a racist. Anyway, Divan is right. You see, what he's saying there, Divan is saying, it's like what happened in the Phoenix issue. There were stories about Charos killing black people in Phoenix, so municipal employees didn't want to go work in Phoenix. They didn't want to work with Indians because Indians are going to kill them. Now, the same scenario happens in Toyota. If this guy is so anti-Indian, want to kill the coolies, how do his fellow employees work alongside him at Toyota? We will write to Toyota. I will write to Toyota. Let's see how it goes. You guys hashtag Toyota and at Toyota SA. Put in the comment that he needs to be fired. Hate speech. HR and SA is biased. Yeah, look, my thinking is, KC, which branch is? I don't know. He's in a manufacturing plant. He must be in the prospecting plant in KZN. Toyota's plant, KZN. So, guys, let me end the program there. Thank you for watching today's program, brought to you by our main sponsor, CK Smooth, with the electronic cigarettes there, www.cksmooth.co.za. Switch to Smooth, they say, if you want to. Doesn't contain any nicotine, is it? Yeah. Candace says, look, at the end of the day, we are all humans and have that soft spot. We have to find it. Yeah, well, we're trying to move that. If you guys are looking for my merchandise, there we go. Contact me there for the beanies, the caps, whatever you want. And of course, our other sponsor today, Platinum Funeral Group. They do a fully comprehensive funeral cover for you for just 25 rands a month. 25 rands a month. What's 25 rand? Get all of them, Platinum Funeral Group. This side, eh? Yeah. 084-241-9075. Speak to Kevin there. Toyota should give him a warning and also give him coaching. That's what he's saying. Complaint has already been forwarded to Toyota. Thank you, Madhav Singh. Second says should be treated. Last is comment there. Complaint already been lodged. Madeleine Joa says, I have just joined in, but down with racist and racism needs to be dealt with harshly. I support reporting the guy to his employer. Thank you, Madeleine. Nara says, tell it as it is, KC. Line you always do. Black Africans have a sense of entitlement. Indeed. And we have to fix that up. Thank you, Naresh Setup. Thanks again, Naresh Sailor Boy, for coming back on the platform. And glad to have you with us. It's 4 minutes to the hour of 1 o'clock. Gonna round it up there. Thank you for joining me. If you want to be part of the program. Put your ad up here, 073-767-583. For just $500, you get 2 inserts. The midday report and the late night report coming up on my screen, as you can see here in these adverts here. That's $500. That's cheap. You get about 10, 20, 30,000 views for your product. Thank you so much for your support, everybody. Ola says, Manuel Ngongo. Mashuleli Congo. Enjoy your day further, Casey, everyone on the platform. Thank you, and thank you. Have a fabulous if we catch you tonight, 8 o'clock on the late night report. Vinesh Sieben says, show him that we are better people than him. Let it be. Of course, Vinesh Sieben, that's what we need to do. We are a unique race of people, and we value South Africa. And our objective is, or my objective is, at least to help build South Africa. Thank you very much. 8 o'clock tonight, the late night report. Say your goodbyes while I, Naresh Surup says good afternoon to all. Candice, Tertia, Faith, Gamba says thumbs up. Shirley Reddy from Tonga says thumbs up. Ola from Elias Suleiman joining us from the UK, United Kingdom of the United Kingdom. Salim Sheikh says cheers. And until 8 o'clock tonight, remember to always keep it mother. The name is Casey. I'm Carl. And I'm out.